two Sundowns attackers. Two very different reasons they're both frozen out. Let's talk about the Maseko and Saleng situation. Mamelodi Sundowns have got two attacking players who are effectively locked out of the first team right now, Tupelo Maseko and Monopule Saleng. But coach Miguel Cardoso has been clear. These are two completely separate stories. Let's start with Maseko. This time last year, he was posting emotional messages about losing his love for football after struggling for game time. Sundowns loaned him to AEL Limassol in Cyprus, and it revived his career. He came back into the Bafana fold, went to the World Cup, and scored the winner in South Africa's 1-0 victory over South Korea, as Bafana reached the last 32 for the first time. So naturally, interest came flooding in. Reports say FC Copenhagen from Denmark, Egyptian giants Al Ahly, and Rulani Mokwena's Pyramids all made approaches, and all were allegedly rejected by Sundowns. Sources claim Maseko has been training alone, was left out of the club's WhatsApp group, and even missed a flight to Denmark to register in time for Champions League football because the club allegedly dragged their feet. But here's the twist. Cardoso insists there's no personal fallout at all. "I don't want to work with players who don't want to be a part of our group," Cardoso said, framing it purely as Maseko wanting out, not a rift. He even said he's been exchanging messages with Maseko throughout the World Cup and called him a wonderful boy. So this looks less like a fallout and more like a transfer standoff. Sundowns holding all the cards on a player who wants to leave. Now Saleng. This one's a different animal entirely. Cardoso didn't sugarcoat it. Saleng consecutively broke the rules and the values of the locker room and of the club. And at this moment, he's not training with the team. The most damning detail? Saleng was actually selected for Sundowns' Champions League match, but simply didn't show up. He was also included in a training camp squad, and again, failed to attend. This isn't a transfer standoff. This is a discipline issue, and a serious one. It's a brutal fall for a guy who, back in 2022/23 at Orlando Pirates, was one of the most dangerous players in the league. 11 goals and 8 assists in just 22 league appearances that season. Sundowns signed him from Pirates as one of the biggest surprise moves of the January window, hoping he'd rediscover that form. Instead, he's now completely outside the squad. So here's the difference. Maseko wants to leave, and Sundowns won't let him. Saleng broke the club's rules, and Sundowns won't let him back in. Same outcome, frozen out, but for opposite reasons.